What's the ultimate proof of good customer service? Now, everyone's got their own opinion as to what customer service should look like in their own store, their own brand. But there's one test above all else, which is the ultimate test for customer service. Let me tell you a story. My friend Con was recently looking for a pair of running shoes. So he goes to a specialist shoe retailer, and that shoe retailer couldn't help him with the right color. So he asks them if they can get it in online, and they say, well, no, we can't really, because we're a franchise, we're not a company-owned store, and there was some convoluted answer. So he asks if they can call the store up the road, basically 20 minutes away. And again, he got this convoluted answer. So in frustration, he gets in his car and he drives that 20 minutes to the other store. He gets to the other store, and again, they don't have his color. So he asks them, goes through this again, can you get them ordered for me online? And they say, yeah, we can probably do that, but what you could do is just go online and buy them. And he actually said to them, look, if I go online, you're probably not going to get the sale because I'm exposed to the whole internet and all of the specials in the internet. And they said, look, that's fine. We'd like to sell it to you, but I would just want to make sure that you get into the running shoes that you want to get into. So if I can help you do that, I'll help you do that. Now, they weren't actually helping because he could have gone online at home anyway. He goes into the store because he doesn't like buying online, and especially doesn't like buying online when it comes to shoes and clothing. So they were just giving him advice for something he could have done himself anyway. Now, here's the thing. The staff member did a few things here that are wrong, quite a few things. But the first thing is that they thought that service meant just helping this person like a friend. Your relationship is not friend-friend. Your relationship is seller-buyer. The staff member also thought they were giving them good service because, hey, look, I've helped you out, and I'm smiling and I'm being nice and all those sorts of things. No, you're not. And the reason why they're not is because they didn't get the sale. And here's the ultimate test of service. Because when you sell something, you've ultimately proved that the service was successful. If your service is terrible, you won't get the sale. If your service is good, you will get the sale. It is the ultimate test because sales is the same thing as service. You can't sell unless you've given good service. That's your ultimate test. Now, how do you get there? Well, the way you get there is, firstly, that service has to be very, very well defined. The employees can't give their own impression of what they think good service is. The employee has to have the service chain very well spelled out, and they need to know that they are there to sell. The relationship is buyer-seller, buyer-seller. It is not there as a friend. It is not there to just smile and be happy. Sure, smile and be happy, but that's not the ultimate purpose. The ultimate purpose is to sell. And I don't think that enough staff members have that made abundantly clear to them. The second thing you need to do is actually measure those points along the way. And there are a lot of ways to do that, which I won't get into in this video. So number one is define it. Number two is measure it. And number three is manage it. You have to, as a store manager, and that's the most critical part of the whole interaction, the store manager has to manage that staff member so they understand and keep reminding the staff member that they are there to sell. That is their purpose. Service is the way to get to the sale. Service is ultimately defined by the sale. So define it, measure it, and manage it. I'm Stephen DiPietro. Thanks for tuning in.